Hi, I'm Diana DeRosa, and I am at the Tryon International Film Festival in North Carolina. And I am now with filmmaker Geoffrey Gunn, and the film is Baby Girl.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, well, tell me a little bit about that film. I love the name.
Well, thank you. So Baby Girl is a short film, something of an experimental film that we shot, just an actor and myself, using my actual iPhone. So it's a series of video vignettes, video messages that a grandfather is sending to his estranged granddaughter. He's trying to reconnect with her. Something has happened. We don't really know what's happened when the film opens. And then through the course of these video messages that the grandfather is sending to his granddaughter, we get sort of a window into what has sort of led to this break in their relationship.
Wow. You know what's interesting is that nowadays there are a lot of people wanting to know how you can actually do a film with an iPhone.
I know, I was one of those people, and actually I was pretty resistant to the idea that you could do a movie with an iPhone. I think for quite a while I was really caught up on the technology and big fancy cameras and lenses and crews, etc. But I started experimenting with my iPhone with the basic just installed camera package. And then there's a couple $10 apps you can get that give you a little bit more power. And then there's a film, I think Sean Baker's Tangerine. It was a feature film that was shot entirely on an iPhone using the Filmic Pro app. That played at Sundance and was sort of a big sensation. And I really started to rethink my sort of technical preoccupations about what constituted a film. And I had an idea that I thought would work with an iPhone. And not only did I think it would work with an iPhone, but I thought it was a story that would work in a vertical format, which I think is still, I think a lot of film purists are having a hard time wrapping their head around the vertical video format. You know, there are videos on the internet that says, don't shoot vertical, shoot horizontal, it looks so much better. And knowing that there were purists out there who would say that, sight unseen of any film, I decided I wanted to shoot something that was vertical and see if we could make that vertical video idea, the aesthetic, just fall away so that you would, you know, just be taken away. Because ultimately, what shooting on an iPhone I think really does is you can't be caught up in the aesthetics or the superficial aesthetics. You can only be caught up in the character and the story, and I think that's ultimately what counts and what captures people.
Absolutely. So you visited here at Tryon.
Yes.
And how many times have you been to the film festival? Is this your first time, or have you?
It's not my first time. This is actually the 5th year of Tryon, and I believe I've been here 4 times.
Wow. So you're a regular.
Yes.
So tell about that experience.
I'm always happy to come to Tryon. It's a beautiful town. I think they have great venues. It's just a great experience for filmmakers. I think it's the rich literary history, the arts history in Tryon. Yeah, it's just a cool town. It's got a great hidden gem kind of quality to it, and yeah, I've always enjoyed coming here.
And what do you take away from the actual film festival?
For me, I think, you know, film festivals are really a lot like professional conferences for filmmakers. So it's all about meeting people and, you know, the dreaded networking. But it's good to meet your peers, fellow artists, to see who's on the same creative wavelength and who might help you, because you never really know where people are at and what kind of work they're doing. Everybody is multitasking. They often have many projects on the go, and so it's a great, you know, they're always great creative catalysts, film festivals. So it's good that, you know, Tryon does a really good job. It's a very neighborhood, very small community. Everybody's in it together, so all the filmmakers and audiences get to interact and talk with one another, which is always positive for the next evolution in every artist's work.
I have to say that networking for me, I think, is the penultimate. I mean, it's the best way that you can move on in your career.
Yeah.
So, Baby Girl, Geoffrey Gunn.
Yes.
If people want to get in touch with you or find out more about this film, how do they do that?
You can just go to Vimeo.com. It's Vimeo.com/Geoffrey Writes, and it's Geoffrey with a G and Writes with a W-R-I-T-E-S. Or you can just go to the Tryon website and copy and paste my name and put it into Google, and hopefully you'll find me, and not those arrest records that I paid to get rid of. Just kidding.
Well, Geoffrey, thank you so much for joining me. And I'm Diana DeRosa, and I'm doing movie clips and talking to people behind the scenes at the Tryon International Film Festival in Tryon, North Carolina.